seems to be sort of settling down. Like I said, fairly quiet, about 35 points up on the Nifty. That's what we have at this point in time. We're putting the spotlight now on the IT space. Of course, IT stocks saw decent gains yesterday. UBS has come out with a very bullish note on the sector. Earlier this week, CLSA said that uncertainty is perhaps priced in for most of the Indian IT players. So what is the outlook ahead? Let's get one more view this morning. We have Abhishek Kumar, IT analyst at JM Financial Institutional Securities, joining in. And I think they have a slightly more cautious approach given the uncertainty around US spends. Great to have you, Abhishek. Thanks for joining in. So some of your foreign broker peers, they suddenly sounded optimistic. What's your view?
Yeah, hi. Good morning and thanks for having me here. You're right. I think we are a little cautious. See, the environment is little uncertain, especially around decision making when it comes to IT budget. This is the time when clients finalize their calendar year budget, and it has coincided with a lot of uncertainty coming out of the administration there. So it is very natural for the clients to take a pause. Now, to some extent, I agree that the correction that we saw in the sector priced in some of the maybe earning cuts that can happen because of the delay in budgeting or any potential cut in budgeting. We heard Accenture also not giving a very rosy picture of the environment as we speak. So yeah, keeping those things in mind, I think it is, we wouldn't advise, investors to really go long at this stage. Maybe there is a tactical pullback. We will see how Infosys guides next month. All eyes will be on that. That will set the tone or expectations for growth for 2026.
Abhishek, some numbers here. Some of the brokers, they've actually lowered their overall FY26 growth estimates as well because of the uncertainty in the US. I mean, I think high single-digit expectations came down to mid-single-digit expectations. Overall, if we talk about FY26 earnings, what are your numbers saying?
Yeah, so we haven't lowered our numbers yet. We will do it, when we come out with our preview note. And we have been, interacting with some of the companies and experts. And I think the thing that we are picking up is there are pockets where there are pauses in ramp ups, etc. Even there are some instances of ramp downs. So things are not very clear. And my sense is the initial guidance that Infosys might give could be a little conservative. They would also not like to build in too much discretionary spend coming back, etc. So initial guidance could actually be, mid-single digit or even lower.
All right. Hi, Abhishek. Good to speak to you after a while. FIs, they've returned to the buy basket after a while, right? You would be interacting with a lot of your clients. What's the interest levels for tech particularly? Because everyone wants to see what has not really performed. And top of the list in this year has been tech. The Nifty is flat. The tech index itself is down 13%. What are the interest levels you're getting? What kind of feedback you're getting from institutional investors?
Yeah, so, a lot of people want to understand, if there is a US recession, which companies will be more resilient. Right, because they don't want to underwrite strong growth, and as we just discussed, the growth rates are coming down. And in that scenario, what is the right valuation levels where they can start taking more positions? So it is the resilience, especially among the large caps, where people are more interested. And in that context, we believe TCS earnings will be far more resilient. The growth expectations are low. The margin improvement story, I think, can pan out. Their, margin, operating performance, etc., is always very strong in the current environment. So I think we would advise people to stick with TCS. Earning resilience is there, and it is the only stock now which is trading at its 10-year average multiple. Right, every other stock is still at a premium to their 10-year average.
Okay. So that would be a top bet as well?
Yes,
TCS
at this stage among large cap, TCS is a large top pick.
And if you could give us the preference, TCS top of the pack, what follows?
Yeah, so, we think Tech Mahindra, they're also the earning. So my thesis is that for next year, companies where the earnings is going to come from margin expansion will see more resilience in their earnings, and TCS and Tech Mahindra fall in that bucket. So these two will be, my preferred pick, followed by Infosys.
Okay. All right. Let's give us your closing comments then. What are you going to be watching out for with regard to quarter four's numbers? No big shakes expected, but commentary will be eyed. Tell us the top couple of points that we should be tracking from the majors, because in the next 20 days or so, we'll have almost all of them reporting.
Yeah, clearly. So apart from guidance, obviously that's the quantitative number. In terms of commentary, how the deal wins are shaping up. Has there been any delay in, decision cycles or elongation of decision cycles, especially when it comes to larger deals, or, delay in ramp up of deals already won? And a little bit on margin pressure or pricing pressure. These are some of the things that I'll watch out for to, build our numbers for the next fiscal year.
Good speaking to you as always, Abhishek. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Looking forward to having a chat with you as the earnings start trickling in as well. Wishing you a good day for now. Well, let's